ladies sitting out here in the lawn today, this evening. So I take this opportunity once again to welcome you all for this wonderful evening. Let's begin the program. I'll just tell you how the program goes. First we will start with lamp lighting, and then we will have cultural program in between, followed by panel discussion. After panel discussion, we are going to facilitate all the awardees present here today in this evening. So now I would request Dr. Gaini ma'am, Mrs. Azra Javed ma'am, and Dr. P. Sujata ma'am to please come on to the dais for lamp lighting, please. Please, ma'am. Sir, I would like to request Harris sir and Naveen sir also to please come on to the dais, sir, for lamp lighting. Welcome, sir. Earlier this Ma'am, thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am. Harris sir, Naveen sir. Okay, now thank you so much, ma'am, sirs. I would like to request our students to please come and perform the classical dance now. Guys are ready? Please come.
రావాలి సార్ దొరుకుతారు పోతారు చేసి చెప్తూ అప్పుడు పట్టు మూడు పట్టు
దూరం జరగ
Yes, now I would like to take a minute to tell you all about this Sachi initiative. Right? We all know, especially being men, what is the importance of women in our lives. Right? In every house, in every place, where we work, where we live, the role of woman is very, very significant. Right? If there is no woman, I can say that there is no men. Right? Woman is so important in our lives, and they are playing very, very vital role in terms of building society, building homes, right? Building families. So this year, for the first time, Ashoka Women's Engineering College, our young and dynamic chairman sir, Ashok Vardhan Reddy sir, has taken the initiative of honoring or facilitating women who are contributing significantly to the field of academics. This is first of its kind initiative in Kurnool town. At least I have not heard of this kind of initiative, and especially this initiative is done on behalf of International Women's Day, which is slated tomorrow, right? Because tomorrow is a festival, so we thought we will honor all these wonderful women this evening itself. So welcome you all to Sachi again. I am sure all of you must be knowing the meaning of Sachi, but still I would like to tell Sachi is the most charming, lovable companion, and in Sanskrit it is also known as Agni. It is the other name of Agni, right? So that is all about Sachi. Welcome you all for this wonderful evening. Now I would like to take a couple of minutes to introduce the panel members, right? As I said, next agenda we are going to have panel discussion. I would like to take a couple of minutes to introduce our panel members. Yes. Now our first panel member is Dr. Gayani Rajshekhar ma'am. Ma'am, once again a warm welcome. Gayani Rajshekhar ma'am is correspondent of Montessori School, Kurnool, Montessori group, right? So we all know, at least in Kurnool, people who belong to Kurnool, schooling is synonymous to only 2-3 names in Kurnool. Especially Montessori group is, they have transformed lot of student lives, right? Lot of students who have passed out of Montessori, they are in very big places. And just to tell you, even my wife is a Montessorian, ma'am. She's working as a school teacher now. Yeah, so they have significant contributions to a lot of people in Kurnool. Ma'am, by qualification, she is a postgraduate in medicine. She has done her post-graduation in intensive medical care, and just because of her passion, she has decided to contribute to Monte Group, and we all know what is it today, right? I just got to know from Wilson sir that last year they had to reject 5,000 applications. That is the brand equity of Montessori in Kurnool. We are very glad to have you here, ma'am. Yeah, that's Gayani ma'am. And moving on to the second panel member, we have Mrs. Azra Javed ma'am. Azra Javed ma'am is from Usmania College. Usmania College also is very, very renowned degree college in Kurnool town. Ma'am happens to be the daughter of founder of Usmania College itself. So we welcome you, ma'am, Azra ma'am. We are very glad to have you here. We are very glad to have you here, ma'am. And next we have P. Sujata ma'am. Ma'am is from our own university, JNTU Anantapur. Ma'am has lot of academic credits to her. Yeah. Ma'am is native of Anantapur town. She has completed her BTech in 1998 and she's been in the teaching field for the last 2 decades plus now. Ma'am, we are glad that you have come here. Most welcome, ma'am. Most welcome to all 3 panel members. And now we will start the panel discussion. Ma'am, Mr. Vijay Christie is going to be the moderator for panel discussion. Vijay sir is heading HR department for our college, and sir is also taking care of trainings. Sir has a rich experience of working for corporates like Cognizant. He has joined this institution about 3 years ago. So welcome Vijay sir. Yeah. Ma'am, we would request all of you to please come up the dais, ma'am.
allowed.
Hi.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, once again, on behalf of Ashoka, we would extend a warm welcome to all three of you. Thank you so much for being here. Ma'am, this is not a debate. This is not a conversational. We would like to keep it as an exchange of idea between us, so that our students, our faculty members can gain certain advantage and experience from your experience. So that is the entire purpose of this particular small panel discussion that we organized today. So my first question, I'll start with ma'am. Ma'am, according to you, which is most necessary for a girl or a woman? Is it wealth, education, or courage?
So obviously it is education. If education is there, automatically wealth comes and courage comes. So in a family, if a girl child is educated, then entire family will be educated, automatically growth increases.
Wonderful, ma'am, wonderful. And being people from educational fraternity, and I think we all strongly believe in this point that education is the most important aspect for any women or for any gender for that matter. So thank you for that, ma'am. The next question is to Dr. Gaini, ma'am. Ma'am, you have been in Interlude for a very long time now. You have seen thousands and thousands of students coming in and passing out from your institutions and then going out. What are the specific challenges do you think that the students or the girl children especially in our area face, and why is it difficult for them to access education in totality?
Yeah, thank you Vijay. And welcome. Today I'm really happy to be a part of such a beautiful panel discussion. Then here I see a lot of students. Apart from that, many families are also here. I hope I'll be able to reach out to you all. I guess you all will also be a part of our discussion. We would love to have answers from you also. I hope Vijay, let it be an interactive session.
Sure, ma'am. Why not?
Yeah. So coming to education for a girl, especially in a city like us, like ours, there is no much of a difference I have noticed between education for girls as well as boys. To be honest, 10 years back, the proportion in the class was, in the classes, were around 40 to 60. I mean 30 to 40% were girls and remaining were boys. But the scenario, I am not sure about other schools, but in the Montessori group of schools, there are some sections where the girls' number has outcome over the boys. We have 60 to 70% girls in some of the sections when compared to the boys. And coming to the rural sector, in the sense, coming to the government schools, this is not the case, where we don't even see around 40% also as girl child studying in the schools. The reason I think many of you already know about it, but I feel there is a lot of parental education needed to motivate the children to walk into the schools. Let's hope it.
Ma'am, just a follow-up question on that.
Yeah.
Do you think there will be a scenario in your institution somewhere in future where it is going to be 90% of girls and only 10% of the boys?
No, it's not a Ashoka Women's College, right? The education is a co-education school, so we have to encourage both.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for that, ma'am. Azra, ma'am. Very good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, how do you think, now you have been running a few institutions on your own now, and you would have seen a lot of challenges that comes across. Now, how do you think we can encourage girls especially to pursue their education and career in especially science, technology, engineering and mathematics? Ma'am, one second.
A very good evening to all of you. I am honored to be here amongst all of you. A very happy Women's Day in advance. Vijay, coming to your question, every student has to be encouraged right from the school levels. See, once their minds are at school, usually the parents are the ones who guide the students to take the career. So what the parents influence the children, they follow that. So I feel that first the parents should be addressed. The parents should be not to force their views on the children, to have a counseling section right from the school to just pick up the child's interest, whatever the child is interested in. So once you pick it up, it can be anything, say science, engineering, whatever it is. What the student has a flair for, what the student's potential is, that is very important. So you pick them young from school, from madam's school, you pick them up, and that's where you encourage them and you sort of give them awareness about it, because they don't know what the future holds. For them it is very daunting. Okay, at least students from cities know what is in future, but the rural students, they have absolutely no idea. They have no idea, so awareness is the most important thing. But I think now the government is doing all these programs, this Beti Padhao, Beti Bachao and SSA programs, so I hope that will help.
Very true, ma'am. And I think slowly, generation by generation, the mindset of our parents also is changing.
I hope so. I hope so.
At least there is some change that we are seeing now.
Yes.
Unlike earlier generation where parents were like, I was not able to do engineering, so my son and daughter has to do it.
Yes, that's exactly what I was trying to say. That don't force your aspirations, your wishes on your child. See, your child will have different capabilities, different potential to come up. His choice, his views are very important. For that, a child should be given a complete open platform. I mean, he should be aware of all the opportunities, then you pick one. You're not to be told to do this and do that. That's not right.
Very true, sir.
That's my point.
Thank you so much for that opinion, ma'am. Ma'am, now the next question is common to all three of you. So I'll ask the question and one by one can add in your bit to it. It's a follow-up question like whatever you said just now, ma'am. So how do you think education and awareness programs help in preventing, especially child marriages that we are seeing in the female gender or the girls now? Ma'am, your thoughts on it?
So obviously this program decreasing the child marriages, but in cities like Kurnool and Hyderabad, it is child marriages are entirely zero. But in the case of Rajasthan, like states, still the child marriages are going on in some number. Still, if you increase the awareness programs, you can decrease that number. So if you decrease that number and government should insist the 100% education for girl child and providing free education for them, then automatically we increase the women education, then decrease marriages, child marriages.
Very well, Gaini ma'am, your opinion on that?
Actually, the purpose of child marriage is to be thought of, because what I understood is the girl child is studying, especially this happens for the girl child. When the girl child is studying, they come up till 8, nobody bothers. Once she matures, she attains menarche, the scenario changes. So immediately the mother is worried about where to settle the child and so on. And majority of them do continue and complete 10th. After the 10th is over, they feel that one fine day I have to get my daughter married. So the option of studying further is stopped. So the chance is she is left at home. The second point, what I feel is, especially in the rurals, let's not talk about the city, These girls don't have the opportunity of college. That makes the child stay back because they can't leave them alone in the cities. They have to travel all the way, that's not possible. But in spite of that, I've seen a lot of girls traveling in the called shuttle services in the autos, coming to the city and studying. So they push themselves till 12. Then after that they give up. By then the father is worried that my daughter is not safe. So this is one worry that is leading them for early marriages. The ultimate mindset is they feel that one fine day my daughter has to get married and take care of the family. I'm not going to allow her for a job. So this thing will always lead them to child marriage. Finally, before I end this part, I want to know what is the age of child marriage at present. See, earlier, maybe the 10 to 12 years onwards was taken as the decision for a child marriage. Now it has come to 16 years and all, 16 to 18 years. I think it still comes as a child marriage when we have a lot of women, a lot of girls marrying, willing for marriage at 25. Nobody wants to get married before 25. I hope many of the parents are here and you all agree with me. Never do that before that. Thank you, Vijay.
Thank you so much for that, ma'am. Azra ma'am, your opinion on that?
Okay, child marriages, slowly the tide is changing. Now, mostly I find that they are completing their intermediate, they are completing the degree and trying to stand on their feet. Again, this is all the social responsibility of the parents. I mean, the parents are pressurized. Oh, what will the child do? As ma'am says, ultimately she has to settle. And when we have 3 daughters, why not start early? You know, you finish your responsibility. That is not the case. The parents also should remember that every daughter is equivalent to a son. She has a life to lead on her terms. So they give her a chance and listen to them, and they should understand that once this child stands on her feet, she is educated, ultimately she will get married to the right person. So child marriages, I really don't know whether it is the right or the wrong person, because the child has no say and the mother has no say. It's only the father who says whatever has to be said and done with. So give the girl an opportunity to stand on her feet, to make sense of what life has to offer and do the right thing. So and to educate the parents first, and to get them to understand that children, especially girls, have to be educated, have to stand on their own feet, have to be empowered to lead a better life.
Very true, ma'am. I really wish we had more parents in our audience today. Right? We would have had a separate session just on this one topic. Right? And thank you so much for those thoughts. Sujata ma'am, the next question to you, ma'am. How do you think we can promote financial literacy and also how can we ensure that a girl child, as she passes our institutions or colleges, that she becomes independent, and this thought of being financially independent becomes a mindset for that particular girl child?
First, basically, we have to provide the educational facilities. So after that, if you give the financial assistance, so some loans or something, let them become entrepreneurs. So after that became entrepreneurs, they will become independent. So if they are independent and they are earning, they lead the family. If they are educated, normally the child marriages will be decreased. After that, if the woman is or the girl is educated, there will not be any female infanticides. So they will educate their family and growth of the family increases. Consequently, the nation, growth of the nation is also increases. By providing education and also the financial assistance.
That's very true, ma'am. So, Beti Padhao, Beti Bachao, nahi. Beti Padhao, Duniya ko Bachao. That should be the motto. Thank you so much for that, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Actually, coming into financial literacy, especially, how many of you agree with me? Because after education, ma'am, I want to add to your answer. Even during jobs, a woman, a lady is working. Is she having the financial freedom? Does the salary wholly be taking care of the woman? I don't think so. There are many families where the salary goes into the husband pocket, because he is a main breadwinner of the family. That's how in some cases are still happening. And the woman, I don't blame the man, I also blame the woman, because she is not being counseled how important it is to have her share of freedom for spending. That is still lacking in us. Woman is not yet prepared how to balance what she's doing. Maybe that freedom is still important for us.
Very true, ma'am. On a lighter side, even today my salary goes to my wife only, ma'am. So
We are happy. We are happy.
So one more thing, we have something called divorce. So when the husband and wife get divorced, what happens is the husband's salary, 50% of it should go to the wife. I think all of you are aware of this. But when the girl marries, no condition is made like this. Only if she gets away from the husband. There are some cases where, better, the lawyer will assist. You better get divorced, half of the property will come to you. That is also there. But why not do that when the girl is getting married? What are the parents doing? What do you think, ma'am? Adriana?
Yes.
I think they have to do this. Every girl should get half of it from the day she is gone into the house. That's the financial literacy that we have to educate our girls.
very well put, ma'am. Now, I'm sure all these pointers that you are making, we should have a separate discussion on each of these points sometime later, maybe.
Awareness for the young girls over here.
No, very valid points, ma'am. Very valid points, but ma'am, your thoughts if you want to extend.
No, that's
something to it.
okay, fine.
All right, ma'am. Then I'll directly go to
Yeah.
ma'am, in what ways our curriculum can be tailored to better their needs and understanding their interest in their future? How do you think setting up of a curriculum is important, or how much of importance that does a setting up of a curriculum? I will just repeat mine. How much is it important that a curriculum is set so that the girl child's needs and interests are met at the end of our education? Is there something we can do on it? I know there are a lot of conditions to it. We may not be able to do it the way we want to because of what...
You mean the infrastructure or...
The curriculum itself, ma'am. For example, what kind of education is that we want to give, what kind of subjects, what kind of...
I think subjects, the girls, these days, the girls are all very smart enough, and I think smarter than the boys, to come forward and do whatever they want in life. They have their own goals. It's become so, media has come up so well, everything is so open now that every girl knows what she wants. It's only the right infrastructure, financial support, and the amenities, safety of the girl child. As we say, the safety of the girl child, a girl should be made comfortable and safe in an environment, in her institution. Once she is safe, she is ready to go and fight the world. So, lady staff and even whoever is taking care of them should be more sensitive, more understanding, and a little bit of counseling for, say, every time to just boost their morale will do wonders. So I feel safety, hygiene and financial support will do the trick, and we'll have all girls taking over the world.
Very well put, ma'am. Thank you so much for that. Now, we also want to inculcate this mindset in students that they will and they can do. That is something that we will have to instill in the students, especially girls, right from their school days is what we think.
Another one point.
Yes.
Give them the voice. See, you have to allow the girl child to talk. She has to give her opinions. Don't put her down. She has every right to have a voice. A woman with a voice is power. So that the men and the society is not ready for. But I am telling all the girls, have a voice, stand for your rights. That is what is going to take you forward.
Very well.
Your voice is going to be
It does
your
matter.
power.
It does matter. It does matter. Ma'am, I'll come back to you. What advice that you can give to women or girl students who may be facing some kind of obstacles or barriers from their family members in order to proceed in their career?
So generally, there are many more obstacles while they are studying or while they are going outside. So first, you provide full opportunities for education, full facilities, and if there is any obstacle, means there may be a financial problem. So educate them how to take study loans and all. So in our, Anantapur. RDT is there. They are providing education loans, financial assistances, and they are giving trainings. And there are some more NGOs. They are also giving financial assistance. So to avoid all this, to overcome all these obstacles, let them educate what are the opportunities before them. Like that, we have to educate them.
Thank you so much for that, ma'am. Gaini ma'am. I have seen your institution. I have been there recently, and I always see a lot of students are doing a lot of things there. When I enter the institution, I'm seeing there are a few people just walking around with some musical instrument in their hand. There are a couple of people who are always doing some kind of activity. So, according to you, how much important is having those extracurricular activities instilled in a girl child?
Okay. I feel school is a place where textbooks and studying alone doesn't make the place a school. How many of the kids will come to school if you make them read and read in four walls of the classroom? The school is, the child is more happy when you give them a wholesome environment. Because those are the days how we all studied and with full attendance. My mother never pushed us to go to school because the first hour was a games hour for us in a convent school. So these kids these days, neither they get a playground at home to play around because they live in the flats, as well if the child goes home early also, I'm talking generally children, irrespective of boy or a girl, the tuitions are something that troubling the parents. So the children usually rush to the tuitions because they have to excel well in the studies. This was disturbing. So I thought 60% are the activities in our school and only 40% will be the academics. When the parent comes to admission, seeing the huge buildings, ma'am, this is an international school, so we need admission. I told, sir, this is not the place for you because we don't allow the child to study more. I don't promise an IIT or an engineering or whatever medical for you here. This is a place only children only waste their time and play. But in spite of that, you want to invest so much of fees in the school? This is a question I asked them. But we heard something that children are all the time more confident, they speak well. That's how the parents come to us. That's the point. When we have these extracurricular activities, children are given a lot of opportunities to speak. They build the confidence, they start interacting, and that's how they start learning. I think learning happens in the playground, learning happens in the dining hall, learning happens in the music and dance. So this exposure from a very early age, I see children are excelling very well. In the recent 10th boards, they had a math exam. They have a math exam the very next day. The previous day, after the revision, the child asked me, ma'am, can I play for 45 minutes basketball? I don't know whether to agree, but I told, don't tell this to parents, man, you can still play. But the condition is you should go home and study for 4 hours extra. That's it. And they're doing very well.
I think school is a place to play.
Very well put, and I wish my school had more such games.
Yeah.
Right? We used to have just one game or in a week.
Yeah.
That was the afternoon times when we are all tired. We don't want to play any games anymore. Right? If at all more institution can have this, some kind of you call it play time or game time or meditation time or yoga time, whatever it is, something that could energize them for that entire day. I think that would be a good way to encourage students.
Yeah, the most amazing thing which I could share is the children, especially we have karate and taekwondo and boxing also, kickboxing, for which 50 to 50% girls and boys are there. So the competition is so tough that girls are excelling very well. And recently there was kickboxing for the women, under 14 and under 11, for girls alone in Kurnool.
Oh.
And that was amazing that it's coming out well in all these competitions.
That's really nice to hear.
Beautiful thing I would like to share with you all. Thank you so much.
Ma'am, follow-up question on to that for you, ma'am. How much importance does leadership qualities needs to be instilled in a student from school to college, right? Because after college, then most of them would want to go to have a career, right? And we know in business place and workplace, leadership qualities or leadership skills is the most important thing that everyone is looking forward to. And not gone are the days when companies are looking for just workers. They want future leaders, right? So how much importance is instilling this particular quality in them is important?
Leadership is very, very important to change. Because when you have when there is a leader, it inspires others to dream more, to do more, and to become like the leader. So it is, you have a goal. You see somebody, you want to emulate him. Now we see Gyani ma'am sitting here, we want to be like her. So a leader is an important thing. So leadership qualities should be imbibed in every student. So any counseling sections, any motivational speakers you can invite to your institutions, just to give them that, to pep them up, to know that how important it is to be a leader and not to be a follower. See, you have to have those qualities in you, optimism especially. So a leader has all those qualities. What does a leader have? He has optimism. He will know how to handle different things. So every student and every child should be taught that leadership qualities should be instilled in them. So especially in my institutions, for every college day or any program, I invite people who they can emulate, who they can see and try to follow them and try to get that qualities and try to have those confidence. Once you become a leader, and you have that confidence in you to lead the people. So I think leadership is very, very important, and that can do wonders, in fact.
No, very well put, and I hope our final year students are listening to it, right? The reason why I'm telling that is, once you think about having these leadership qualities in you, there are various other qualities that gets along with
Automatically it comes. Automatically.
Okay. So, myself being from corporate, I understand why potential leaders look forward when hiring someone fresher. Okay. They call them as fresher, but the hiring happens thinking of whether this particular student will become my potential leader in future or not. That is how the current trend is going on. So thank you for that thought, ma'am. Ma'am, final question to all three of you. Okay. What is your advice to our Ashoka students?
Kurnool students are Ashoka students. For all students, be positive, be strong, and I should have a fighting spirit. And also, see, whenever you are there, you do the SWOT analysis, means analyze your strengths, analyze your weaknesses, opportunities and challenges, and then you accordingly you proceed yourself. After that, sky is the limit for your success. So this is my advice for your, not only your people, all the girls.
Thank you so much for that, ma'am.
You have your chairman Ashok, who himself is a big force. So he will take you forward. I think all our students are very lucky because he is my parent. He's very dynamic as far as I know. Thank you, Ashok. You're doing a great job, and I think all these girls who are here will stand out and stay in high positions, get into executive posts, and be a role model to the younger generation. And the only mantra what I can tell you is set high goals, have patience and perseverance, and I don't think it's not difficult for a woman to reach out because Saachi is Agni. You can never stop, it will just rise. So you're all Saachis here. I only bless that you have patience, a calm way of approach, and set high goals. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much for that, ma'am. Very well put. I love that. Everyone here is Ashoka Saachi.
That's what I'm telling you.
So, ma'am, yes.
All said and done, all said and done, the one thing is hard work. You have to work. There is no easy way to success. You want to succeed, you have to work. Your chairman has worked and so hard to bring this up. It's not an easy job. We are here today, it's not, we started yesterday. I have started 30 years back. So hard work is the one thing you will have to do, and have perseverance and have an aim in life. Just don't think everything is very easy. You have to have a goal, walk towards the goal, work hard, and I'm sure all of you will be sitting on the stage with like us one day. That's what I hope for.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Ma'am, once again, from the very bottom of our hearts, we thank you for taking so much of time to share your knowledge, your experience, and such beautiful messages to us and to our students. So once again, thank you so much from our bottom of our heart. We are really happy and proud that we have you today as the panel members and as a guest of honor. So once again, thank you so much for being here. I think that's all I can say for now. Right? Girls, a big round of applause to ma'am. Yeah, does anyone have any questions? Girls?
Here is your chance to voice your questions.
I think one girl is raising her hand there. No, I think the mic is not on.
Good evening, ma'am. What's your take on women empowerment?
What's your take on women empowerment?
My take on women empowerment is that every woman has a right to a good way of life. And once you have financial independence, once you stand on your feet, you will have the power in you to change and to lead the kind of life you want. So that is women empowerment. The right to make a choice, the right to choose your life partner, the right to live the life you want to be. So that is women empowerment for me.
Thank you, ma'am. Gaini ma'am.
Okay, to me, I feel empowerment is never died alone. You always have to have somebody. So our World Women's International Women's Day theme is inclusive of inspire inclusion. That is, you have to invest in our womanhood. So you make a team, build bonding among your own colleagues, then work together, raise high. So this will empower you and applaud you. That's a spirit you should have. That's what women are empowered. And this after that only you'll get the financial independence. I think her question is, I'm sorry, you are educated, you are earning, but still are you financially independent, right? So it's all is in your hands. You want it, it will happen. You should never be low confident. You earn it, it's yours. First you should feel that the money is yours, it's your hard work. It's only the mindset. So let me share this. The latest CBSE norms, the National Education Policy, has introduced financial literacy and climate literacy in the schools. So we are going to educate the girls how to be financially independent. Don't worry. You have to be confident. And you have to affirm that, yes, this is my share. Don't give away everything. So for this question, we have to advise the boys. So here no boys, so no answer.
I think that's the best answer for today.
No, it's not like that, Vijay. I think we have to address the mothers here who are having sons, to educate the sons.
That's right.
About financial literacy also.
That's right.
Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Hello. Ma'am, thank you so much. That was a wonderful discussion. Vijay sir, thanks a lot. Before moving on to the next agenda of felicitating awardees, we will have quick 2-3 minutes cultural program by our students. Now welcome, please come. Girls, you guys are not clapping, you are not enjoying? Please make some noise, it's your day tomorrow.
ఆడదంటే శక్తి అని సృష్టికే మూలమని ఓ స్త్రీను తెలుసుకో సహనోపు ధైర్యానికి ధర్మజాలి కరుణలకి నిర్వచనం నీవని చాటుకో ఆడదంటే శక్తి అని సృష్టికే మూలమని ఓ స్త్రీను తెలుసుకో సహనోపు ధైర్యానికి ధర్మజాలి కరుణలకి నిర్వచనం నీవని చాటుకో
రాముడైనా కృష్ణుడైనా యేసువైనా బుద్ధుడైనా అమ్మ కష్టం లేకుండా పుట్టలేదుగా సమానమై ప్రోత్సహించుతా ఆడబిడ్డ కష్టంలో అండగా ఉంటా కూతురని ప్రేమిస్తే నాన్నలా నేను అక్కలాగా అండగుంటే తమ్ముడై నేను ఆదివై తోడు ఉంటే భర్తలా నేను అమ్మలాగా ఆదరిస్తే ఏముంటా మీ వెంట భయమేల నీకింకా ప్రేమిస్తూ రక్షిస్తూ ప్రతి వరకు తోడుంటూ భయమేలా మీకింకా మీ వెంట మేముంటాం ప్రేమిస్తూ రక్షిస్తూ ప్రతి మలుపు తోడుంటాం సాగిపో సాగిపో సాగిపో
Girls, thank you so much for that. Once again, it is awesome. Ma'ams, to all the dignitaries here, this song is very, very special to Ashoka. There's a back history to it. This particular song, initially few students took this particular song to a competition. And in that competition, the music director R.P. Patnaik sir, he had a vision for this particular song. He offered to compose the music for it and then also record it. So we have done an entire studio recording for this songs with a lot of singers and also our students included. So this is very, very special to our heart. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Vijay sir. And students, that was a wonderful performance. Good job. So now let's move on to the first set of awards. Now I would like to just give a brief introduction about the first set of awardees. We have Miss P. Sujata ma'am. P. Sujata ma'am is principal of Narayana College, Rajvihar Center in Kurnool. Ma'am has completed MSc, MAd, MPhil in mathematics, and she's been working in the field of education for quite good number of years. And we all know how Narayana Group works. They are known for JEE ranks. So we are very glad that you are here, ma'am, Sujata ma'am. And next is Dr. N. Shishikala, Principal of PSC and KVSC Government College, Nandyal District. Ma'am has become a lecturer through College Service Commission in 1992. That was her first job, and now she's been working as a principal for degree college. And ma'am has received State Best Teacher Award in 2010. And she was honored by then Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Ms. Roshel Garu. Ma'am, we are glad that you are here, ma'am, Shishikala ma'am. And next is Dr. Paulini Nusi ma'am. Ma'am is principal of St. Joseph Degree College, Nandikottur Road, Kurnool. Ma'am has done her MBA and PhD in Human Resource Management. And she has worked in corporates like St. Teresa's Hospital, Hyderabad. And she has worked as a finance manager in Karna Hospital, Bhilai, Madhya Pradesh. Ma'am, we are glad that you are here, ma'am. Welcome. And next is Mrs. P. Vijay Nirmala. Vijay Nirmala ma'am is good to hear that screaming. Good. Vijay Nirmala ma'am, welcome. Vijay Nirmala ma'am is principal of Chaitanya Junior College. She has put in 22 years of experience. She is MSc in Mathematics, MSc in Physics. So double postgraduate. And she is a student of KVR Degree College and she is a gold medalist. Ma'am, Vijay Nirmala ma'am. Yeah. Next is Dr. N. Mageshwari ma'am. Mageshwari ma'am. Yeah. Mageshwari ma'am is head of the department in Ashoka Engineering College for Electronics and Communications Engineering. Ma'am comes from a very humble background and she is from Tamil Nadu. She has completed her PhD in Anna University. Right? Defying all odds, she has completed her PhD. Maheshwari ma'am, glad that you are here. Yeah. So to facilitate this set of awardees, now I would request Dr. Sujata ma'am to please come up to the dais, ma'am. I would request P. Sujata ma'am to please come here, ma'am. Please. Please come, ma'am. Sujata ma'am were just mentioning, both of them are Sujatas only. We are glad, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, please. Girls, a big round of applause is required. We would request you to please address the gathering for a minute, ma'am.
First of all, good evening to all the dignitaries here, and I wish you a great Women's Day. And first, I thank to my institutions to give this opportunity to prove myself, and I thanks to Ashoka Women's Engineering College for identifying my works. So thank you to all. Once again, Women's Day to you all. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I would like to call upon Dr. N. Shashikala, ma'am. Ma'am, please come, ma'am. Welcome on the dais. Ma'am, please come. Guys, applause. Thank you. Now I would request Shashikala ma'am, please address gathering ma'am for a minute.
Thank you very much, respected dignitaries and correspondents, sir, and very bubbly young girls, young friends here. A very good evening to all. Yeah. So we had a very good panel discussion with our members, madam. They are knowledgeable person and they are a lively example for you, though for women empowerment. All these things they have achieved only because of education. They had very good education. They have focused their mighty on education only. So only through education you can empower. So you can empower socially, politically, legally. You should be aware of all the things and you should be psychologically fit for everything. Today we are seeing such a situation that girls, though they are getting married, they are getting intern divorced also. So I want to tell you girls here, so both men and women, they make the world. So women is not different and men are not different. Both together, each of them, they can lead a family. So try to understand how our mother, how in spite of all odds, especially rural students, they might have seen the change because they are mostly first generation learners and their parents will be very poor. They know the family situation, but after getting financially independent, after getting their jobs, they are thinking that they have come from a different world. But that is not the situation, ma. Try to understand, both husband and wife together only we can make a good family and we can lead a greater India. I wish you all the best and happy Women's Day to all in advance. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Wonderful words. Thank you so much. Ma'am, now I would request Dr. Pauline Nusi, ma'am, to please come up the dais, ma'am. I have had an opportunity to meet Pauline, ma'am, earlier also. Very glad to have you here, ma'am. Welcome. I'm requested to please address the gathering for a minute.
Thank you, sir. A very good evening to one and all. I deem it as a blessing and an honor to be here. And we had a very long association with Ashoka, and they are our friends. And dear students, you should feel that you are very lucky and you are in the right institution to mold yourselves as the citizens of our country and our Rayalaseema zone and the citizens of our Kurnool town. Please take this as an opportunity and a blessing to develop yourselves in the line of managers, because you are in the management course. I wish you all the best and wish God's blessings on all of you, and wish you in advance happy Women's Day. Thank you, sir, for giving me this golden opportunity. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Once again, we are glad to have you here, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Next, I would like to call upon Mrs. B. Vijay Nirmala, ma'am. Ma'am, please come up on the dais, ma'am. Welcome, ma'am. Please have your seat. Gentlemen, I request you to please address the gathering for a minute.
Thank you, sir. A pleasant evening to the lady legendaries, or the three panel members, and Mr. Ashoka Garu, the chairman of Ashoka, and Vijay Garu, and the well-known person to me, Sudhir Garu, Soumya and Divya. I wish you all the young generation women a happy Women's Day in advance. Just I wanted to tell you, nowadays people talking about feminism. Feminism is not talking about making women stronger. It's all about the way changing the world that pursues the strength of the woman. So, I just suggest the young generation to, whatever the opportunities you come across, take it as granted and try to do your best. If not, if you want to change it, change it. Otherwise, you change your attitude. That's it. Because this is only the time. See, this is happened in Kurnool first time. That is by Ashoka. That is what change. Okay. So, the change, if we invite, automatically we will be invited. That's what. And I thank our Sri Chaitanya institutions, which has given me an opportunity, and they had a confidence to give me an opportunity, and I have been in Sri Chaitanya for 8 years. Thank you one and all.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I would like to call upon Dr. N. Maheshwari. Maheshwari, ma'am, welcome on the dais, ma'am. please come up, ma'am. Have your seat. Maheshwari ma'am, please address gathering.
Good evening, everyone. How you all women are feeling now? Are you feeling proud to be a woman? Yes, I am feeling very proud to be a woman here today. So since because of my education and career, I am here now. So my parents and my husband motivated to have an education, and my husband motivated to come from one state to other state. Because of my husband only I came from there. So in every woman's life there will be a men. Without men, women can't come out of the situation. So we all are women. So in future we will get a son. So we need to educate our son to how we need to respect women in future. And I would like to say thanks to our chairman sir, Ashok sir. So because of sir's initiative only now I am here. So I was very proud to be there. And chairman sir and CEO Harish sir and principal sir, because of them only I became a HOD of EZ department. So I be a HOD for last 1.5 years. So I am feeling very happy to be in Ashoka. As a student, you should feel proud to be Ashoka X and be rock in your life. Thank you.
Ma'am, I would request you to please stay back on the dais for 2 minutes, ma'am. Sir, now I would request you to call up on the dais. Respected Chairman sir, Ashoka Saachi sir, please come up to the dais, sir. And CEO sir, Dr. Harish Krishna sir, please come up to the dais, sir. Principal sir, Dr. R. Naveen sir, please come up to the dais, sir. And to facilitate Sujata ma'am, please have your seat. Please have your seat, ma'am. Girls, lot of noise is required. Yeah, thank you. Ma'am, few words by Sujata ma'am.
So good evening one and all, and I wish you all have a pleasant evening. Thank you one and all for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Let's move on. One set of awards are done. Yeah. So we'll have one more Josh Bhara Hua cultural event. Right? I would request Ashoka students. Third cultural program, please come up the dais.
సరే సర్లే నేను లోపల ఇంకా లేడైతే మన చెల్లికి సరే
నందు హలో నందు, ఐఎమ్ విరాజ్. విరాజా ఎవరు? నేను మీ సీనియర్ని, మీతో కొంచెం మాట్లాడాలి, రేపు కలుద్దామా? ఈ కాలేజ్కి వెళ్ళొస్తా, బాయ్. నేను మీ సీనియర్, నీకు ఎప్పటి నుంచి ఒక విషయం చెప్పాలనుకుంటున్నాను. ఏంటి? నువ్వంటే నాకు చాలా ఇష్టం. ఏంటి? నాకు కొంచెం టైం కావాలి. అబ్బా, విరాజ్ ఏంటి ఇందలాగా వస్తున్నాడు? విరాజ్ లో యాక్సెప్ట్ చాలా పెద్ద. హాయ్ విరాజ్. నన్ను ఏమైంది? నన్ను ఈ మధ్య మాతో టైం స్పెండ్ చేయడం లేదు.
నన్ను మాట్లాడుతున్నాం కదా.
ఏం మాట్లాడాలి? బాగానే ఉన్నా కదా, ప్లీజ్ నన్ను ఇరిటేట్ చేయకండి. అసలు బెస్ట్ ఫ్రెండ్ గా నేను ఒక విషయం చెప్పాలనుకుంటున్నా తేజు. చెప్పు, ఏంటి అది? నేను విరాట్ చాలా డేస్ నుంచి లవ్ లో ఉన్నాం. అవునా? సరే బాయ్, విరాట్తో మాట్లాడాలి. నందు, ఇప్పుడైనా మాట్లాడతావా లేదా? ఏం మాట్లాడాలన్నా? ఎప్పటికైనా చెప్పాల్సిందే. సో ఇప్పుడు చెప్తున్నా వినండి. నేను విరాట్ అనే అబ్బాయిని లవ్ చేస్తున్నా. నాకు ఎవరో వద్దు, ఏమి వద్దు, నేను వెళ్ళిపోతున్నా. నందు ఆగు, వెళ్తామా? విరాజ్, నువ్వు తప్ప నాకు ఇంకెవరూ వద్దు. నీకోసం అమ్మ నాన్నని కూడా వదిలిపెట్టేసి వచ్చేసా.
ఫ్యూ మంత్స్ లేటర్. పోవే పో, నా పొద్దులు ఇంకా.
ఎందుకు విరాజ్ ఇంతలా టార్చర్ చేస్తున్నావు? అసలు నేను ఏం చేశాను నీకు?
ఎన్నిసార్లు చెప్పాలి, నాకు నువ్వు నచ్చట్లేదు.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు నిన్ను కొడుతున్నట్టు టార్చర్ చేస్తున్నట్టు అందరికీ తెలియాలా? మొయ్ మొయ్ రవకు అడిచావంటే చంపేస్తా.
Pencha, pencha, na pay, gumili, rakshasa
Excellent skit, girls. Great job. Now let's move on to the next set of awards. Now on this list we have the following awardees. First awardee, Miss M. Esther Geeta ma'am. Ma'am is working as a principal in Dole. She's been working as principal in Andhra Pradesh State Social Welfare Institution. Ma'am has a lot of credits, lot of awards to her credit. Ma'am, we are glad to have you here, ma'am. And then we have second awardee in this group is Meenakshi Wilson, ma'am. She is associated with Montessori ACAM and she has completed 30 years of long service in Montessori group and she's been promoted as headmistress and serving in school since 2002. Ma'am, we are glad to have you here. Ma'am also has a lot of awards to her credit. Next awardee is Mrs. KB Jyoti ma'am, principal the Athena School. Ma'am, we are glad you are here. She is also putting in more than 2 decades of experience in the field of education. Next we have Mrs. KG BB Nawaz ma'am. Ma'am is working as a special officer in Usmania Degree College for Women. Ma'am has completed her post-graduation from SK University Anantapur. Ma'am, we are glad you are here, ma'am. Next is our own colleague, Mrs. B. Sridevi ma'am. Sridevi ma'am is working in Ashoka Humanities and Science Department. Yeah, we are glad you are here, ma'am, Sridevi ma'am. I would like to call upon Mrs. Azra Javed ma'am to please come up the dais to honor this, present these awards, ma'am, this set of awards. Ms. M. Esther Geeta ma'am, I would request you to please come up the dais. Claps, girls. Geeta ma'am, request you to please address the gathering for a minute.
Good evening to all. Till now, we discussed about private colleges or private schools, Narayana, Chaitanya, Indus, Montessori, like that. I am working as a principal in social welfare residential educational institution. This is purely giving importance to the students who belongs to below poverty level, that is below 1 lakh annual income, who are having, the parents who are having. For those students only, we are giving the chance to study in our schools. Moreover that, these institutions giving much importance to the girls. For example, in Karnool and Nandal district, we have 14 institutions. Out of 14, 10 institutions belongs to girls. On merit basis, and they will conduct a written test for 5th class. Once they enter into the 5th class, they will complete up to 10th class in that institution. Moreover, I am telling, why I am telling all these means, in our curriculum, they gave the importance to the girl child, and one teacher allotted to 40 students. 40 students welfare will take one teacher. In all-round development. In our institutions, we have curriculum, co-curricular activities, and also interaction class will be there. Interaction class means at least 15 minutes, I think. Each and every student have liberty to share their ideas, their problems with their housemaster. So when I entered in this institution, I saw many child marriages beginning more than 15 to 20%. Now I am observing it's almost 0%. By seeing this, I am thinking that girl is well developed, and they are giving, parents also giving much interest, and they are showing equally they are showing, boy and girl they are showing equally. So I wish you all the best. Now I am seeing many girls are here, and I hope in future they will become women, and also they have to give full opportunity to the girl child, and they should be in a good position in the society. Thank you. I wish you a happy Women's Day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I would request Mrs. B. Meenakshi Wilson, ma'am, to please come up the dais, ma'am. Meenakshi ma'am is born in Coorg, Karnataka, but for the last 30 years she is in Karnool. Now she is a Karnoolian only. Yes. Welcome, ma'am. So Meenakshi ma'am, request you to please address the gathering for a minute.
Yeah, good evening one and all. Coorg to Karnool. Yeah, it's a long journey of 30 years. I came somewhere in 1993 here. We heard a lot about women empowerment, and this women empowerment I can tell that we are 5 sisters. I'll just tell you, we are 5 sisters. I lost my father when I was in 7th standard. And my mother was a very strong lady, very strong will-powered lady. She had only one thought, that all her children should get educated, they should earn something, then marriage. So that's a policy though everybody spoke differently, you know the days 30 years ago, and a society where there is no father and 5 daughters. Usually what will be the situation? The children should complete their education and immediately they have to get settled somewhere. But in such condition, my mother took up a strong decision of making everyone literate, educated, and then marriage. So I came all the way in search of a job here in order to prove myself as well as my uncle, because I was dependent on somebody else for every small pie, and I wanted to prove my uncle that I can earn myself. I didn't want to depend on anyone else. So that made me come all the way here, and the same is the case with all my 5 sisters. And today proudly I say that after 30 years I am able to manage a residential school completely with 5,000 boarders. So I have been working as principal for Montessori India School past 13 years. And my sisters, one is a judge in Karnataka, and one sister is a scientist. The other sister is she is a senior project manager in Intel, and my elder sister is managing her own family business. So this is how a strong willpower of a woman can bring the change in the children. And you heard from the panel members here that it's all in your hands. All the girls, remember, it's all in your hands to choose a right partner who is just like, see, you're all like a tea bags. Unless you put in a hot water, you don't know the strength of it. You don't know how strong tea you become. So search a right life partner who can become a very strong hot water to give you that taste. So don't deny your education, what is called. Education is the strongest weapon with which you can fight the entire world. So be educated, prove yourself that you can do anything, and have a high aim and work for it. Thank you all.
Thank you so much for that, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
That's a wonderful advice.
Now I would request Mrs. KB Jyoti ma'am to please come up the dais, ma'am.
Round of applause, guys.
Welcome, ma'am. Have a seat. Jyoti ma'am, 1 minute addressing ma'am.
A very good evening to one and all present here. I deem it my pleasure to be among you all and witness such a wonderful extravaganza. Especially my thanks goes to Ashoka sir. It's because miracle called women. What to say? Yes, women is a miracle only. Dear children, never be a victim, but be a fighter. Women is a fighter. If you look into her life, she struggled right from the birth, and she is a fighter, and she comes with out colorful in her life also. She becomes the best and proves to everyone that she is the best. She's unique. You just smile, your sorrows run away to your mind. It's because your grace, your strength, the uniqueness that you have today, a day being celebrated as Women's Day. See, why women have to be celebrated? It is because the strength and the support that she gives. You see, women, the word itself includes man, and she says we include everyone. We don't have the partiality. We consider everybody equally. So women, you can do wonders. Your willpower and the way, the strength that you have, just you use it to change the world. And girls who are here, just prove yourself, have the goal. Be an inspirer to the whole world. And it is possible only for you. But the will that you have. I wish you all the best. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. That was such a powerful message to our girls. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I would like to request Mrs. B. Sridevi ma'am to please come up the dais, ma'am. Sridevi ma'am has made mathematics easy for Ashoka students. Welcome. One minute at a single.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to say thanks to our management for this honor and giving award. Especially, I am humble and grateful for this recognition. Actually, this is my achievement. Would not have been possible without the support of my family members, especially Ashoka family members. That's why this is the felicitation and award I want to share with all our Ashoka women faculty. And with my students also. Here so many great people gathered here and created awareness in all women. That is very good for us, for our college. Thank you so much, madam. So, once again, I would like to say advance Happy Women's Day to all great women gathered here.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to request Mrs. KG BB Nawaz ma'am to please come up the dais, ma'am.
Guys, a huge round of applause for ma'am, please.
Ma'am has put in 25 years of experience in teaching, working in Women's Usmania Degree College.
Solidarity. Ini program mana? Kita pun lihat itu Ongo lihat itu cuma kelihatan. Semua lalu sih pada.
Ma'am, please address the gathering for a minute.
Assalamualaikum and very pleasant evening to one and all. Today It's a big day in every woman's life, but it's a wonderful, marvelous day in my life as I am felicitating my beloved Honorable Chief Secretary and Correspondent Madam, Mrs. Azra Javed Madam, Usmania Group of Institutions, and EC member Dr. Abdul Haq University. Thank you very much, ma'am. I didn't feel I have been felicitated by you. I felt very happy to share this day with you, ma'am. See, women are the architect of society, as everyone knows. They are playing multifarious activities, they are performing different multifarious professions where we do be, but always we should remind in our minds that we are women. We should not feel any shy. We should not come back from our positions. Next, I would like to thank my management for providing these wonderful opportunities to become the part and parcel of this occasion. As we know that in ancient period itself, the great Greek scholar, he said education is compulsory for women. But at present also, the Constitution of India provided different articles for the favor of women and children. So why we should not use all these provisions to make our life a better one? So my sincere advice to all the students present here is fix a definite objectives and goals and work hard to carry out your objectives. Work with sincerity and honesty. See, don't feel you are backward unless come with good colors and always remember in your mind your elders, your parents and your educational organizations which they are provided good opportunities for you. This is my sincere advice to one and all. I would like to thank again my correspondent madam. See, women are play very vital role in the society. So, women are a good creation of God, a beautiful creation of God. They are not less than a man. So why should we come back in each and every way? That is my advice. And come back to empowerment. Here, opportunities will not come to our footsteps. We have to go near and we have to knock the doors of opportunities. So whatever the opportunity will come in your life, please avail of that and try to upgrade that opportunity and try to work. And I would like to thank the Ashoka management for inviting me and felicitating me. So I would like to thank one and all for giving this wonderful opportunity. Thank you one and all.
Wonderful, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Now, in this set of awards, we have one more awardee, Reverend Sister Rajamma Galigaru. You are requested to please come up to the dais, ma'am. Rajamma ma'am has been working as a principal for St. Joseph's Junior College, Nandikodku Road in Kurnool. She's been working in the field of education since 1984. Ma'am, welcome up to the dais, ma'am. Please come. Have you seen? Sister, please convey your best wishes to God.
Good evening, all of you. And I know it's too late for you all. I don't know whether it's late or not, whatever. So I take this opportunity to thank first and foremost all the dignitaries and all the group of Ashoka Business, the School of Business, for arranging this unique opportunity giving us. And I feel really proud to be with you all this evening. And I only say that the girls should have self-confidence, as you have been seeing, listening, that you should have self-confidence, as the ladies are, as we see Mahila. Mahila anagane maniki em arthamavutundi, we are already multi-talented and multitasked. And you have a lot of roles to play in the society. And as you are being educated, that you also become very humorous, humble, having leadership qualities. So with all this, you will grow into this world as a bridge to build the bridges between the world and the humans. So have human character and wish you all the best, and may God bless you all. Thank you for this evening.
Thank you so much, Reverend Sister. A huge round of applause for ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I would request Azra Javed ma'am to please stay back for a minute, ma'am. I would request you to please assume the seat. Please have your seat. I would request Ashok sir to please come up the dais, sir. Harris sir to please come up the dais, and Naveen sir to please come up the dais. Ma'am, have your seat, ma'am.
It's a honor, ma'am. Applause, girls.
Please, ma'am.
Good evening once again. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, Ashok, for the wonderful event you have organized. We really appreciate it. May God bless you with many more such events. May this college have many more events. I'm really honored and blessed to be a part of this program. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's an honor to host you today.
The girls, we are coming close to last set of awards are pending.
One final set of culturals we will have before we wind up and with the last set of awards. So we had two heavy performances just before this, right? So now let's us look into what all the girls of Ashoka look into, some mass and peppy numbers. Girls, come on to the stage now. Girls, very Josh. Okay, who would like to join them? After the function, come and join. Take it up, girls. Thank you guys, thank you so much, that was fabulous. You guys enjoyed it? Wonderful.
Okay, good. Now let's move on to the last set of awards. We have 3 awardees in this group. Now I would like to give a brief introduction about them. Dr. S. Jafarunisa ma'am, she is working as an assistant professor in Department of Mathematics in Government Degree College for Women in Kurnool. Ma'am is MSc, MPhil, PhD, and she is putting 18 years of experience in teaching, and very glad to know that she has published 10 articles in international reputed journals, and your contributions are valued, ma'am. We are glad you are here. Next award is Mrs. Ramanamma, Principal, Andhra Pradesh State Welfare School, Lakshmapuram. Ma'am, we are glad you are here. As mentioned by S.R. Geeta ma'am, social welfare schools contribute a lot in uplifting girl students from rural background and poor families, financially poor families. Ma'am, your contributions are valued, Ramanamma ma'am. And next award is Ms. P. Shobana ma'am, Principal, Sri Chaitanya Junior College, Kurnool. Ma'am is MSc Botany. She has put in 10 years of experience, and we understand that ma'am is very, very renowned and famous among their students. Ma'am, we are glad you are here, Shobana ma'am. I would like to request Dr. Gayani ma'am to please come up the dais to present the awards, ma'am. Thanks, ma'am. I would request Dr. S. Jafarunisa ma'am to please come up the dais.
Daya.
Nice, Sridhar. A round of applause, girls.
यार ये मोली ఇప్పుడుకే ఇట్లా పెట్టాలి
ma'am, please address the gathering for a minute, ma'am.
Respected dignitaries, all the faculty and management of Ashoka Women's College, and the lovable and most charming women students of this college, a very good evening to all of you, and happy International Women's Day to all the women presented here. So I just wanted to tell one thing. As we know that education is the key to unlock the endless opportunities. So women must have to continue the education even after the marriage, after having the children too. So it is endless process. And one more important thing is women should develop, they have to concentrate on their physical as well as mental health. Because nowadays women students are facing many problems in the early ages. So we should have to get awareness on them and to have to eradicate in the beginning stages itself. So this is most important for the women to achieve anything. And one more thing, you should be confident and do hard work and don't waste your time in social media, because nowadays most of the time is very valuable, as we all know. So we have to concentrate on your education as well as our future very well. And I hope I will meet all the students who are presented here as a successful women in the future, in the society, in the future. I wish you all the very best. On this occasion, I want to thank the management of Ashoka Women's College for giving me the wonderful opportunity of meeting such wonderful panel members who have given many suggestions to the women students. Thanks to one and all.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was well said. Thank you so much. Big round of applause to ma'am, please.
Now I would request Ms. Ramanamma ma'am to please come up the dais, ma'am.
A round of applause for Ramanama ma'am.
Please come ma'am, have your seat. Round of applause please. Thank you. One minute.
Good evening to everyone. I have been working in social welfare residential schools. My service is 31 years. We are working for downtrodden children, very poor people, especially for SC. We are saying that economic support or earning, but I think that all women are working, even villages also. They are doing work and earning, but they don't have independence. Who will get the money? In Indian society, ladies are second citizens. That's why we are facing so many problems. But that is decreasing. Nowadays, it is decreasing. I suggest the young girls educate well, take correct decisions which are useful to your family as well as the society. I am saying thanks, many thanks to Ashoka Women's Engineering College Management team. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much ma'am, and congratulations once again. Big round of applause please.
Mrs. P. Shobhana ma'am, you are requested to please come up to the dais ma'am.
Welcome ma'am. A round of applause for Shobhana ma'am.
Welcome ma'am, please have your seat. I am requested to address the gathering for a minute, Shobhana.
Respected all honorable chief guests and my dear colleague and my sister Nirmala madam and Ashoka team, a very good evening to all. Advance Happy Women's Day to all. Thank you for giving this opportunity.
Thank you ma'am.
So much ma'am.
I would request Gayani ma'am to please stay back. Please have your seat ma'am. I request Ashok sir and Hari sir to please come up the dais. Please have your seat ma'am.
Huge applause for Dr. Raini ma'am please.
Big round of applause. Ma'am, few words, ma'am. What?
My dear guests and the girls over there, I think you all are hungry. You need a voracious and a very healthy dinner. Good luck for the next year for you all. Stay energetic, stay smart, be confident. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's been an honor and pleasure to have you here today with us. Thank you so much.
Good evening. Let's begin this little early. ఎలా ఉన్నారు? గుడ్, నాకు కనిపించట్లేదు ఎవరు, అందుకని ప్రాబ్లం అయింది. ఎలా ఉన్నారో చూద్దామంటే. సో ఎస్, టుమారో ఇస్ ఉమెన్స్ డే. ఎస్, జనరల్లీ మనం ఉమెన్స్ డే అప్పుడు యూక్యూబ్ కార్నివాల్ చేసుకునే వాళ్ళం. ఈసారి కొంచెం అలా ఇలా జరిపేసి మనం ఈరోజు సాచి అవార్డ్స్ మనం చేస్తున్నాం. దీని వెనక ఉన్న ఒకటే ఒక ఉద్దేశం ఏంటి అంటే, ఒక ఉమెన్స్ కాలేజ్గా మన సొసైటీలో మన చుట్టూ ఎంతోమంది విమెన్, ఎంపవర్డ్ విమెన్ మన చుట్టూనే ఉన్నారు ఎంతోమంది. వాళ్ళని మనం యాజ్ ఎ ఉమెన్స్ కాలేజ్ వీ షుడ్ ఆనర్ దెమ్ అన్న ఒక ఉద్దేశంతో, ఒక ఐడియాతో వచ్చింది ఈ సాచి అవార్డ్స్. ఐ వాంట్ టు థ్యాంక్ ఆల్ ద టీమ్ హూ వర్క్డ్ రియలీ. ఈ అట్మాస్ఫియర్ వేరే లెవెల్లో రావడానికి హెల్ప్ చేసిన ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి, ఇక్కడ ఉన్న అడ్మిన్ టీమ్కి ఐ వాంట్ టు థ్యాంక్. అండ్ ముఖ్యంగా ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన ప్యానల్ మెంబర్స్కి, సుజాత మ్యామ్ లేదు ఇప్పుడు, అక్కడికి మేము వెళ్ళిపోయారు ఇందాకే. సో హజరా మ్యామ్ అండ్ గాయని మ్యామ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ మ్యామ్ ఫర్ కమింగ్. ఎందుకు అంటే మనము ప్రతిరోజు ఉమెన్ ఎంపవర్మెంట్ గురించి మాట్లాడతాం కదా. సో ఉమెన్ ఎంపవర్మెంట్ అంటే మనము మన కాళ్ళ మీద నిలబడేది, రైట్? వీళ్ళు ఎంతోమంది ఎంపవర్ కావడానికి వాళ్ళు ఈరోజు వాళ్ళొక్కరే ఎంపవర్ కాలేదు, వాళ్ళ కింద ఎన్నో వందల ఫ్యామిలీస్ ఈరోజు వర్క్ చేస్తున్నారు. వాళ్ళందరూ కూడా ఎంతోమంది విమెన్ని మెన్ని కూడా వాళ్ళు ఎంపవర్ చేశారు. సో గివ్ ఏ హ్యూజ్ అప్లాస్ టు ఆ ప్యానల్ మెంబర్స్. ఇక నా పర్సనల్గా ఒక విషయం చెప్పాలి. ఇప్పుడు ఎవరైనా సరే, ఇప్పుడు మనకు జన్మనిచ్చేది తల్లి. సో నన్ను పెంచింది మా అమ్మమ్మ. తర్వాత నేను ఒక ప్రొఫెషనల్గా ఈరోజు నేను ఎవరినంటే చూసి బాగుంది, మీ కాలేజ్ బాగుంది, మీరు చాలా బాగా చేస్తున్నారు అని ఒక ఐడెంటిఫికేషన్ నాకు వచ్చింది. నేను ప్రొఫెషనల్గా ఒక సక్సెస్ఫుల్ అయినాను అని ఎవరైనా మాట్లాడుతున్నారంటే దానికి కారణం విమెన్. నా లైఫ్లో విమెన్ అనేది తీసేస్తే ఏం లేదు నా లైఫ్లో. సో ఐ వాంట్ టు థ్యాంక్ ఆల్ ద విమెన్, ఎస్పెషల్లీ మై స్టూడెంట్స్. ఎందుకంటే ఒకరికి ఎస్ పర్సనల్ లైఫ్లో విమెన్ అందరికీ ఉంటారు, మదర్ గాను, వైఫ్ గాను, చిల్డ్రన్ గాను ఉంటారు. బట్ నా ప్రొఫెషన్లో కూడా విమెన్ అనేది తీసేస్తే ఏం లేదు, జీరో, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ జీరో. సో ఐ వాంట్ టు థ్యాంక్ ఆల్ ద విమెన్ ఇన్ దిస్ వరల్డ్ ఫర్ మై ప్రొఫెషనల్ సక్సెస్. ఈవెన్ నిజంగానే ఒక మీమ్ విమెన్ గురించి చూస్తే కూడా లైక్ కొట్టాలంటే నేను భయపడతాను. సో విమెన్ డ్రైవింగ్ గురించో ఇంకో దాని గురించో చూసినప్పుడు కూడా లేదు, మన ఇంటికి ఫుడ్ వస్తుందంటే కారణం విమెన్. వీ షుడ్ ఐ వాంట్ టు రెస్పెక్ట్, ఈవెన్ ఇన్ మై డ్రీమ్స్ ఐ రెస్పెక్ట్ విమెన్. Thank you all the women in this world and in my life. Thank you so much, especially my students. Thank you, love you so much, love you all. And all the awardees, thank you so much. Sorry for the delay. We did our best. Edana mistakes unte we are extremely sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you one and all. Thank you. Thank you, sir, Ashok sir. Yeah, it's closing time. I take this opportunity to greet all the wonderful women in the land. Happy Women's Day tomorrow in advance. Thank you all. Vijay sir, please come up for vote of thanks, sir.
Right, thank you so much for that. Very quickly, I would like to congratulate all the award recipients of the first Ashoka Saachi. You are our trailblazers. This day is going to be etched in the records and the history of Ashoka. This is the first time we are doing this, and we want to make it bigger and better the next year, and we promise to come back even better with a lot of more recipients, a lot many dignitaries. And ma'ams, thank you so much for the panel discussion. It was so insightful, it was so thoughtful for all your speech there. Thank you once again from the bottom of my heart. And most importantly, Ashok sir, wonderful idea that you have conceived here. I think this is something that is going to go for a very, very long time in Kurnool, and I think across Andhra Pradesh as well. We will take it bigger next year, sir. Right? In India as well. Right, sir? Sir, next time keep it in Dubai, sir. I want to visit there. Alright. Thank you one and all. Thank you students for patiently being with us. All the faculty members who have gathered here, all the award recipients, especially the family members who have been very patiently sitting here and enjoying the success of your house. Thank you one and all. Before we leave, I request everyone to stand up for a second, for a minute. We'll close off with the national anthem, please.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभाशिष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद.
Before we leave, can we have all the award recipients on the dais? We will have one group photograph, please. All the award recipients, please.
వాటర్ బాటిల్ ఉన్నాయి అదే తెచ్చుకోవాలి పెద్ద మేడంలా ఓన్లీ చిన్న మేడం అవార్డులు తీసుకున్న ఏమి పైసలు నిద్ర లేదు 2 రోజులు సంపాదన అట్లా ఉంటుంది సంపాదనకే సంపాదన ఎన్ని రోజులు సార్ ఏంటండి చెప్పండి నాన్ స్టాప్గా నిలబెట్టేసిన
కూర్చోండి మీరు వచ్చిందే లేట్ అప్పుడు ఫంక్షన్ స్టార్ట్ అయింది చీఫ్ చేస్తే తర్వాత మీరే మెయిన్ చేస్తారు మీరే వచ్చిన లాస్ట్ ఎంట్రీ ఇట్లా
దీపం వెలిగిస్తున్నప్పుడు వచ్చేసిన
చూడండి మీకోసం మేము వాళ్ళ ఇంటిలో పట్టుకొని నిల్చొని ఉన్నారు అప్పుడు
సార్ వాళ్ళు వస్తారు. సార్ వాళ్ళు ఏమవుతున్నారు చూద్దాం.
మ్యామ్ 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 ఇంకొకరు వస్తున్నారు. లేకే మ్యామ్ ఇంకొకరు వస్తున్నారు. ఆగండి. మీరే కావాలి.
తీసుకో ఓకేనా.
चलना